Tacky and distasteful, but would you call the kind of videos uploaded on sites like YouTube degenerate? Well, that's what the Chinese government thinks. Beijing is to crack down on video sharing websites, and with material like this out there, well, you can see why.
Baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad.
But many fear that this isn't the kind of material that's worrying the Chinese. Videos like this instead. Footage from the Tiananmen Square massacre in 1989 is already banned in China, and to further tighten up the rules, from the end of this month, only state-owned video sharing sites will be allowed in China. China already has one of the most tightly controlled internet services in the world, so why do they need to insist on total state ownership of the sites?
Video is hard to censor on the internet because image and voice recognition technology just isn't good enough to turn all of that data into text. A lot of what's available on YouTube is the media that's already censored. So BBC, TV, ITN, people like that you can't get in China unless you're staying in a hotel for foreigners. And all of that's available on YouTube, never mind video bloggers expressing their discontent.
Well, Matt Whitticase, who works for the Free Tibet campaign, joins us now in the studio. Thank you very much indeed for coming in. You've done lots of stuff on the internet, lots of very exciting campaigning. I think we might have a video that we can show you of a banner that was unravelled from the Great Wall of China. Tell us, how do you do this, and what is going to change exactly with the tightening up of controls?
Well, in terms of how we do banner drops on the Great Wall, a lot of thinking went into this, not just through Free Tibet campaign, but another group called Students for a Free Tibet. Of course, you have two people dropping over the wall, dropping the banner, but there's far more people involved than that in getting the news out to the international media. What we did was we had two people filming it. They beamed it wirelessly to a laptop, which then transmitted the live video footage to the office in New York. And we were able to cut stills from that footage, and we were able to give a video link or an internet link to the international media, who were then able to see, one, that we actually had done what we claimed to do.
But users in China were never able to see it?
No, users in China will not be able to see this sort of thing. In fact, the domestic audience in China is able to see very little of anything. Hu Jintao and Wen Jiabao, the leadership, have actually tightened down news censorship all over China, not just in terms of the internet, in terms of newspapers, radio. Of course, this is the latest form of technology. It's become a big internet craze, and the Chinese government wants to catch up and repress it.
So briefly, in your view, the language that they use, they're trying to ban degenerate behaviour. It's actually about stifling political opposition.
Absolutely. The level of internal repression in China is extremely high. People have land confiscated. People have AIDS epidemics covered up. The Chinese government does not want people to be talking about that, and they certainly don't want it transmitted to a domestic audience.
Matt Whitticase, thank you very much indeed for joining us.